Nobody sees the beginning. Nobody sees the quiet hours when you're trying to learn, trying to grow, trying to figure out who you are. You fail. You stumble. You doubt yourself. Maybe your friends laugh. Maybe your family doesn't believe in you. Maybe your environment tells you that you'll stay exactly where you are forever. Good. Let them talk. Because pressure creates diamonds. And every time someone doubts you, you get another chance to prove them wrong. Every time you fall, you get another chance to stand taller. Failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is the staircase to it. At some point in your life, you will reach a crossroads. One path will be easy, smooth, comfortable, predictable. The other path, painful, demanding, filled with doubt, fear, sweat, and storms. But that second path, that's where legends are made. People think greatness chooses the chosen. No, greatness chooses the disciplined. Greatness chooses the one who wakes up even when they're tired. The one who trains even when nobody's watching. The one who studies when others sleep. It starts with a simple decision. I will not be average. Listen, everyone says they want to be great. Everyone says they want to rise, to win, to dominate. But when it comes to the work, when it comes to sacrifice, when it comes to giving up comfort, excuses, laziness, ego, most people crumble. Greatness isn't complicated, but it is painful. It demands everything. If you're ready for that, then let's begin. Nobody sees the beginning. Nobody sees the quiet hours when you're trying to learn, trying to grow, trying to figure out who you are. You fail. You stumble. You doubt yourself. Maybe your friends laugh. Maybe your family doesn't believe in you. Maybe your environment tells you that you'll stay exactly where you are forever. Good. Let them talk. Because pressure creates diamonds. And every time someone doubts you, you get another chance to prove them wrong. Every time you fall, you get another chance to stand taller. Failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is the staircase to it. I get asked all the time, how do you stay so focused? How do you stay so disciplined? The answer is simple. I respect my future more than I love my comfort. When I wake up, I don't ask myself, do I feel like working today? No, my feelings don't run my life. My vision does. Discipline means doing what needs to be done even when it's the last thing you want to do. While others sleep, you practice. While others party, you study. While others wait for inspiration, you build habits. Because the truth is this, you don't rise to the level of your dreams. You fall to the level of your discipline. You want to know what separates the good from the great? Obsession, not interest, not talent, not luck. Obsession. The greats don't try. They don't hope. They don't wish. They live their craft. They breathe their purpose. They dissolve everything else around them until only the dream remains. You want success? You must be willing to look strange. You must be willing to be misunderstood. You must be willing to be the only one in the room who believes. That level of obsession is what changes destinies. Everyone can fight the world. The real challenge is fighting yourself. Your excuses, your laziness, your fears, your doubts, your temptations, your desire for comfort. Every day is a battle against an invisible enemy living inside your own mind. You'll hear voices saying, "You're tired. You can do it later. One day off won't hurt. You're not good enough." These voices are not you. They are your weaknesses trying to negotiate. And once you start negotiating with weakness, you've already lost. So what do? You shut it down. You shut it down every single day. You shut it down until it stops speaking. Until discipline becomes your new voice. Let me tell you something real. Success is lonely. Not everyone can follow you. Not everyone will understand your grind. Not everyone can handle your ambition. At some point, you will walk alone. At some point, the people you started with will stop. And you must keep going. Because the truth is, when you are chasing something big, you will spend years in silence. Years where nobody claps. Nobody praises you. Nobody sees your potential. But this is where the foundation is built. This is where you transform. In the dark, in the quiet, behind the scenes. When you are alone, that's when champions are created. You cannot rise without sacrifice. You cannot reach the mountaintop without giving up what weighs you down. Sacrifice your comfort. Sacrifice your laziness. Sacrifice your distractions. Sacrifice your unhealthy habits. Sacrifice the people who don't believe in you. Success requires trade-offs. If you want to be extraordinary, you must stop living like the ordinary. You must replace entertainment with education. Replace excuses with effort. Replace complaining with action. Replace doubt with doing. You are capable of more than you know, but only if you sacrifice the version of yourself that is holding you back. There comes a moment when the world finally sees what you've been working on in private. A moment when everything you sacrificed begins to pay off. It might be a victory, a performance, an opportunity, a win you never thought was possible. And suddenly people say, "You're so lucky. You came out of nowhere. You changed overnight." But you didn't. They just weren't there for the journey. They didn't see the battles. They didn't see the failures. They didn't see the late nights, early mornings, pain, doubt, fear. They didn't see any of it. But you did. You lived it. You earned it. This is your time, your moment, your life. You are capable of rising higher than you've ever imagined. You are capable of breaking every limit placed on you. You are capable of achieving what nobody in your circle has ever achieved. But it begins with you. Your decision, your sacrifice, your discipline, your obsession. So stand up, push forward, and tell yourself, "I will not quit. I will not stop. I will become who I was born to be."